I'm already starting the recording. This is gonna be my first attempt on IGT, completely. I'm gonna make the game a bit more quiet. Um, so, oh, so, the 20 minutes and 41 is basically from my RTA run. I've just set it to, game time now. I have two timers in my live split. One is RTA, one is IGT. I don't know, we go. Record should be in, because this is faster than NTSC, and I was just kinda didn't care for, IGT, well, also not for IGT, but also not for just GOG generally. So how IGT works, it always resets your time from the first checkpoint, and the first thing you do is you die in the first room, basically, because that will reset your dock time. That will lose RTA time, but you are gaining, like, my IGT should reset myself. Yep, it did. So the top timer is IGT. And I saved basically, a minute, let's just say. Because I don't need to take any rations with me now. Normally I would take 6 with me, but I just don't need to do that now. So we get in the elevator and get a 40 seconds gold. But because we need rations for this exact next floor, we go back into the elevator. Oh. And get out. With that, I claimed another checkpoint, and I just go on to get myself rations. How do I get rations? I go into this gas room 5 times in a row, or I just generally die 5 times in a row, and then the game will tell me, oh my god, we see you have some trouble. Let us refill your entire inventory. So it doesn't even matter if I stand here and just wait, because the IGT will always reset to the time I've entered the last checkpoint. So I think it was on about 42 seconds. I'm gonna be... You can see on the top timer, I'm like above a minute now. It will just reset back to 40 seconds-ish. Yep, 41 seconds. And we just gotta do that 5 times. I now did it 2 times. So this is time number 3. Yeah, so you basically do death abuses. You do these death abuses where you want something 3 times in total. The first time is here. The second time is on the roof. And the third time is where you would also do it normally in any percent. The first time you do it on the docks, but that's not really a death abuse. That's just, you know, that's just to get rid of the docks cutscene. I think that might have been it now. Oh, no, just one more, I think. Or is it? Yep, one more should be. Also, because I do play on GOG, the sound is fucked, because GOG has not good sound mixing. It's like one of those movies, like, that got released in 2002, where sound mixing just was kind of probably just made for the cinema or something. Yep, now I got the rations. So now I'm gonna play this floor like normal, like intended, basically. Which also means whenever I do a mistake even that I'm not, that I don't want to have there, I can just basically I can just kill myself and reset my timer with that. That is a thing. That is... I don't know. Oh, right. I don't even need the... I don't need the C4. I don't need to take them with me. Because that will also come up with death abuse. I think I have them now already. Oop. I'm not sure if I have those now, but I don't have to pick up the C4 things. My RTA timer shows that I'm red as well, but we don't care about that. As long as the IGT goes good enough, we are fine. So dying kind of just doesn't matter even. And as we can see, a record for this is currently from house test. It's a 1955, I think it said? Yes, it's a 1955. And I guess my IGT PB, which is from my RTA time, is a 2041. So yeah. I think when House did it, like 2 years ago, it were like one-shot runs. So he just did like one run for the sake of doing a run and having like a record with actual IGT strats. And then he just called it. Especially for GOG, because he hates GOG, and honestly, that's totally fair. Again, the RTI timer is just red. Which by the way also means I don't need don't need this with me. Because that's ammo. We don't need ammo. Oh. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna do the thing now. This is not good. I will just let the dog fucking kill me. So the IGT will reset. I don't know what my spawn point is, to be honest. It might be Grey Pox. Oh, it is. So I'm gonna do that again. So that means basically I could spend... Let's just go with a really extreme example. I could spend 2 hours in this and still get a record of below the time House has. Theoretically. Now because it's he moves really weird on this version. Why? Can I go back? Oh, yeah. The only problem that I also just realized is, every time I die it just splits. But it's not supposed to split. God damn it. We're going at it again. I don't know why I'm messing up movements. And the only other difference about IGT is also that it's the menus are a bit different. Because normally in any percent RTA you would lose your rations at a certain point. So for a short time you just don't have any rations, which means when you get your rations back, they are at a different spot in your menu. Because you're never going to lose your rations at all, they will always stay at the same part of the menu. So you kind of have to adapt to menuing, because the rations don't move anywhere else. It just stays like it would from this very point on. Which again, in RTA it doesn't do that. Why? Another thing, if I die here, that's okay. Oh. Okay. Now is the next part of the death abuse, because we don't have any grenade launcher ammo. We just gotta go to a specific point of this floor, which is the bridge, and we just walk right off that. Oh. No, wait, what is... I do have to parachute. Now I need to think. Wait a moment. Let me just... I will let those just kill me for a moment. Yeah. If you would please shoot me though and not just touch me. There we go. The thing I should not forget is to basically get back into the elevator for the checkpoint. Like so. I think that should be the last one now. It just takes a while until you actually take those 5 tests because you have to go so far. It's lucky that for any percent, the checkpoint is actually just right next to a death barrel that you just walk into within a very short amount of time. Oh no, that's just number 4? That's what I mean. I thought it's number 5. It takes so long already. We're in 16 minutes RTA. That should be the last one. Thank you. Yeah, normally you don't have 60 grenade launcher ammo here. Normally you have 30. Because you just need that much. You don't even need 30, you need 28. Like in total for the entire any percent run. And the next person will also give me a rank up. But that's Poggers. Except like those 3 instances, it is actually just the RTA run. Well, and except the menu, you know, but it is actually just the very same. Go. No. Oh. Sure. That's okay. Oh my god, actually, no. I'm not happy with that movement. We're going at it again. They're behaving good. That's good for Hellroof. Let's see how they behave on my way back. Also good, nice. Yes, I'm kind of losing a bit of time now because of inoptimal movement and all that, but yeah. As it goes right now, this is still record pace. But it's definitely not optimized, because 1, nobody cares for IGT. 2, nobody cares for GOG. Especially not House. Which is understandable. Like, you can't blame him, it's a shit version. Like, how can you mess up the sound this bad? Record is record though, yeah, and that's what he was thinking, and now I'm thinking that. Because my plan is to go through all of the categories. Just anyone hold my hand whenever... Just hold my hand whenever I say let me do MSX 100%, because then I will actually fall into deep insanity. Or like, even worse, Wii. And this is the point where I would have no rations anymore, except, well, not except, I just would have no rations. So basically from point now, my menus are all fucked. So I kind of have to adapt to that. Yep. Game's awful. What game is it? Skyscraper on PS2? I've never heard of the game. And honestly, it might be understandable. Yeah, the menus are shit. Oh, no, I died. I go to front. Head! Who's scratching? Lily or Ivy? Who is it? Honestly, I might kill myself now. This was... Yeah, honestly, sure. Why not? That menu was actually awful. Ivy! I see you! Stop scratching! Budget Die Hard clone made for like $5. Oh god. That sounds like a thing, I guess. Okay, it's 1 up and 2 left, that's how it is. We got House to Play, oh, wait. House to play. One of them once made by the same company. What? Oh god. Honestly, you might as well just play a shit game at some point. Ever heard of Jump Force, by the way? I got Jump Force on release. It was like, of course, I got it on release. It was like I had to convince father a lot to like get me that, especially on release day. Like pre-ordering on GameStop and everything. And because, like, look, I was 15 years old and I was like, oh my god, it's every cool anime character in one game. This has to be a cool game, right? And it was like, I think that was the first point of me actually being disappointed at a video game. Especially with like so many IPs that I know and love, you know? It was so awful. I was hurt when I had that in my hands. We don't talk about the we don't talk about the Jump Force incident. Shadow Tower is my game like that? I don't know that game as well. I don't know, what game was there for me that was like an actual disappointment? There was Jump Force, there might not be another game like Jump Force for me, actually. It seems like I've always been pretty sure about my gaming choice. It seems like it. There has to be something else, honestly. Shadow Tower was 98. Okay, yeah, that's honestly fair that I might not know that. Because my release date is 2004. But that's, a few years apart. Oh, that's just 2 to the right, okay. The weapons menu is at least not different, because everything has their own designated spot in this. So that's nice. Oh god, that is an awfully long menu. 2 left, 2 right, 2 down. Holy shit, that's 6 steps. Ain't no way that menu is real. I checked all those trucks. Weren't the trucks that they drive you back? When the Master Collection released, I was like going for, okay, I know how to speedrun this game, but I wanna know what as much casual experience feels like that I can give myself. And I was like, what actually happens if you go into those trucks? And it's like they just drive you back. Like, bro, really? That's like, man, if you were gonna do that today, people would be so pissed that you would just make your game artificially longer. And in the in the exact next room with the, where the guards are, like, ambushing you, wasn't that also just a room that just kind of sends you back? Or no, it was just a pitfall, I think, right? I think it was something like that. Like, bro, come on. You can't be serious, man. Nice. That's GOG done. And record. That's what I meant, it's a sub 20 minutes, but it's 30 minutes. The RTA is way too criminal for that, you know what I mean? And this definitely can be way better. It's just that I have to adapt to new menus and all that as well. It's everything. So yeah, I'm basically done with GOG now. This is so funny. Like, I die so often, but hey. It's fine, right? I think the time for NTSC was 1930-ish? I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, beaten by 14 seconds because nobody cares about IGT, let alone GOG version. 1931, yeah, that's gonna be a bit tougher because GOG does move 1% faster than NTSC. On the other hand, on NTSC, well, on the PS2 versions, let's just say you have this, you can just hold down a button to skip all the text. You don't have that in GOG. Or in Master Collection, you also don't have that. I don't think you have that in HD Collection either. But yeah, next thing I'll do is NTSC, and then I'll do PAL. My goal for PAL, or maybe even NTSC, I'm probably not gonna go for record in NTSC. I just do it for GOG because I know GOG is free. Because House would not grind that shit out unless he kinda has to, or he just kinda commits himself to. What did I say? So yeah, like NTSC, will try, I guess, to get a just good time, and I think for PAL, I just want to get a sub 18. And I know house record for PAL is a 1730. Like, I'll do those three things, and after it, I'll see how I feel, and I might just boot up, I don't know, Phantom Pain or something. Maybe. Because now I can do side quests again. Did main quest a few days ago, hated it, and that unlocked a few side quests for me, luckily. I don't know if you actually need to show the credits, but I'm just gonna do that. 24 continues. That's insane. But yeah, 1941, it's on the score screen. Yippee!